what we have on the Punch newspaper. Now, here on the Punch, you'd love this one. The lead one here says, Defections, PDP calls emergency meeting to halt Hurricane Tinubu. How they put it, it's really funny. I don't think they have to be dramatic with the words hurricane. Okay, we'll go read the details on the Punch newspaper. You find it there. Lack of local government autonomy fueling insecurity, Benue lawmaker. Okay, so this is ironical if you ask me, because, I mean, we are aware of the situation with local government autonomy just a couple of months back. So if a lawmaker is saying this, well, I think I had also said before, it requires a lot of altercation that we need to alter the constitution and correct certain things. Otherwise, governors will still have their say in a lot of ways. Until we do it from that angle, every other thing might just be like we are joking. Bielsa, pro-Wike group trade blame over rally shootings. All of those headlines are on the Punch newspaper, so you can go get yourself a copy of that and read the details. Federal government targets 70% local pharmaceutical production. All right. On Facebook, we're streaming live at Nigeria Info 92.3 PH. You can watch and listen to us on Facebook. Again, at Nigeria Info 92.3 PH. That is the handle for those of us who would love to, get easy access. Simply do that with social media. It's fantastic. On X, Nigeria Info PH. On YouTube, Nigeria Info PH. Now, you can also you can also listen to us online using the Nigeria Info FM app. All right, you just download the app and from your Google Play Store. That is if you are using an Android phone. If you are using an iOS phone, then that's an iPhone. You download from the iOS store. Okay, and then you download and search for Nigeria Info PH on the app, and that's it. You get access to us. No need for people who always tell me I don't have earpiece to plug to my phone. And this one I can't get the signal very well. Where we are, it's not clear enough. You can listen online and you would not have any of those hassles. All right. Okay, so on Facebook, we'll take some comments here. Patrick Amadi said Chijoke who wants to suit against former HOS would not hold water. Well, it would, though. It's the process is in court, so let it go. And when I heard that story in my head, I'm like, we're still here. Okay. So I'm pretty sure some people are already asking what is happening with that particular story, because I remember the former HOS was supposed to go see security officials and so on and so forth, and I think a lot of people were expecting him to give us a feedback because he had said he would. We're waiting. Kelly Agbana says other political parties migrating to APC. Politics is a game of personal interest. This thing happened then under Buhari's time too. The same accusations were made that people were going there because they were trying to dodge the EFCC. And I remember Adams Oshomole's comments that time. When you look at it, it felt that way because many people that were said to have some issues financially, especially the first term of President Buhari, the moment you go, it felt as though the calm, and people were just, and you still see the party at that time, the federal government rather, and the party, say where people are not joining because of intimidation or fear of anything, they just want to join. So these things are normal. Jeffrey Bekwe, NLC Sean's Central celebration in Rivers. I think this is in condemnation of unwanted military rule in Rivers State. Alerus Spief says, I want Senator Barinada and Piggy to please tell Nigerians the importance of Mr. President's economic reforms that should guarantee his re-election in 2027. But for me, I'm even shocked that we are talking elections already in 2025. We're talking campaigns. We're talking, there's still a lot of development to do. We're still way behind in a lot of ways. Stephen Igbiki says, good morning. The FCT minister giving conditions for peace. I'm asking, is there a church in Abuja to worship rather than traveling all the way from Abuja to Port Harcourt just to talk? Clever Sonny, it's laughable to see lawmakers from Rivers State that have not done anything for the people they represent calling for re-election of the president. Lorenzo Delight says, so despite all the death caused by PMs, people still store, okay, PMS, you mean, people still store it in their homes? My brother, it's sad. It's sad, but sad reality. Thank God Ability says Rivers PDP caucus backs Tinubu for 2027. What an anti-party. Ogo Ojene Justice, political jobbers should be allowed us to rest. Should allow us rest about re-election of Tinubu. Okodeli Iwogu. I remember in the time of Good Luck, by this time, some people went and posted. You know, there's a poster that came out. If you see the criticism, I remember then it was, I can't remember where the poster surfaced. And everybody went, it's not even election time. Election is still, we're already talking, blah, 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 blah. It was something else. It was huge. To see that it has changed now. Oh. Okay, I don't know if I'll say that's a good thing. Pro-Wike rally in Bayelsa. My humble question is, what are they really rallying for? Is Wike contesting for an election? Okodili Wogo, I don't know. I can't tell. Perhaps we'll speak with the organizers directly and find out. But then the state government was clear about its position and how you can go about having any of such gatherings in the state if that must happen. It was very clear. Whether those processes were followed and approvals were gotten before they went ahead, that I do not know. We'll find out. Moving on, the FCT Minister Alethea seeks for peace as President Bola Tinubu holds closed-door meeting with suspended Rivers State Governor Kelvin Iyobu Frank in Port Harcourt. Oh, okay, you are linking the minister's tone to the meeting held with the governor. I don't know. And again, we don't have proof of that meeting holding. This person says he's watching from Aboa Central. Justice Ori says some of those joining the APC are sinners. They are doing so for their sins to be forgiven. Chinedu Nweke, good morning. IMF reports that more Nigerians should be poor, as justified Pastor Bakari's criticism that Tinubu's implementation is a motor park policy. Patrick Amadi said, Chijeke, go and hand yourself over to security operatives for more investigation. Patrick Amadi, so you should know that the security agents will invite him if they feel that there's something. They would invite him. That's how it works now. I won't just get up and carry myself and say, oh, somebody accused me, I've come, you people should look at me. If whatever has been told them or shown them, and then they commence investigation, if they see that people mentioned, they have found some things that needs, then they will now invite you, okay, come. Like they did many former governor of Kogi State and several other individuals, they would not invite you to come. It is when they have been invited severally and you refuse to go, then they know what to do. That's how it works. King Boy Anaogu said, good morning, please can those who said we should vote for the president tell us what the president has done for us in the past 2 years? For me, failed government. Gifting Sirim said, I challenge Senator Mpigi to educate us on the economic reforms of the president to warrant re-election. This person is watching from Rumokrushi Pipeline. Ama Chinedu, that's you. More messages. On WhatsApp now, this one says, good morning, Andrew. FCT Minister Ali. Okay, we took that on Facebook already, so I can't repeat it. This one says the president should tell politicians to concentrate on governance rather than all this. Andrew, we lost one of our great callers. Oh, Chile Edwin. Oh, really? May so rest in peace. I find Chuku Wodo. Thank you for bringing that up. May so rest in peace. Was he sick? What happened? That's really sad. Really sad. Condolence to his family. Oh. Blessed Allah says from Alu, Senate advocate for budget reform to improve Nigeria's economy. This is laughable because the national lawmakers are once collecting maximum amount from the budget to improve their families' welfare, while masses are suffering for feeding to accommodation issues. Who is fooling who? Our National Assembly make life difficult for the common man, and each senator is collecting a whole lot in a year to increase poverty in the masses, but there's God. I remain blessed from Alu. Please, if I am onto Gospel Sokari, you want to contribute to the show? Yes, now you can call in. The numbers to call are 0817 923 0007. You can also call us on 0817 923 0002. Okay. If you want to talk to me, you want to talk to me? You go on social media and send me a message. If that works. Erasmus says, see how the FCT minister is addressing elders and traditional rulers. So-called, I think it's high time Rivers people put the man where he's supposed to be. Time will tell. Come in peace. Erasmus, that's from you. Another person here says, SF Smart. Initially, the FCT minister ruled out any reconciliation. Says he would never work with the governor again. But now, he's giving conditions for reconciliation. Hope all is well, or he just wants to be proactive. Because with or without him, Sim will become governor again. Smart from Agri sent that one. Good morning, Ifemi. FCT minister laid down procedure for peace movement that it should be holistic. I hope FCT minister, I hope the most important things you are looking for is political structure and resources for Rivers State. If these things are going to you, then we can say there will be peace. Workers will not be promoted, no pension, because even in FCT, workers are not being promoted. And I'll go King Boy from Amaku Igbodo Echie sent in that message. Okay, let's go over to the phone lines now and take some calls. Again, 0817-923-0007, 0817-923-0002. Mufasa from NTA Road, good morning.
Yeah, hi Andrew, good morning and happy new week.
All right, same to you. Go on, please.
Yeah, thank you very much. I want to also say that my heart goes to the family of Chile from Obakri. He also knows that he has passed on. So rest in peace. But I will say that the NLC has cancelled a central celebration for the May Day event. And you could see that this whole state of emergency, the suspension of democratic institutions in the state, is seriously affecting development in the state. I'm sure they will not come out to say that they gave NLC money and for that singular reason, that is why they are doing this. Every reasonable Nigerian knows that currently Rivers State, what is happening could best be described as an absence of governance. So for me, these are indicators that the government of President Tinubu has not actually done what is right. They want to do what is right to ensure that they reinstate the democratic institution in the state so that things can go on smoothly. And I will say that the FCT minister is giving conditions for reconciliation. And Andrew, I would say it is more or less what could be seen as gunboat diplomacy. Oh, the governor should do this, the governor should do this, the governor should do that. Two major political parties, the governor should carry them along and sit with them and discuss this. What about other political parties? What about the ordinary Rivers man and woman in the street? So instead of being this this is what I want, have you considered what the governor wants? So for me, anybody that's interested in peace will not be given this kind of conditions. Let us be sincere with ourselves and state categorically what we want. As for the Rivers, all
right.
People, they want their governor.
Let's go to Bori now. Letambari is on the line.
Thank you.
Letambari, good morning.
Good morning, Ifemi Andrew. Yeah, let me look at the cancellation of May Day celebration by NLC in Rivers and Edo States. I think NLC has started another fight that they cannot end again. Because if I actually see into their reasons, I think one of the reasons why they may decide to cancel this in Rivers State is because of the emergency rule. And they claim to be the righteous people, the people who are doing the right thing. And if you meet this morning, I just want to tell you that this union list, from the NLC down to the LGA, the NOGE, they are the worst corrupt people I have ever seen on this earth. Have you ever witnessed the election conducted by these unions? You know that even somebody aspire for a position, somebody has been elected for a position and he has been there for more than 8 years, but they will only see the ones being done by Tinubu and the APC as the worst corrupt people. You know, you have to put yourself in a certain place that people should be able to see sincerity in you before you begin to condemn others. You know, they are saying River State, now they pinpoint anything they want to do now, the allegation is on River State. What is imposed in River State, that's what they use. And come to say it, if you go to the local government, look at this minimum wage that were being implemented. They've cut people's salary. If you look at the amount they pay for the minimum wage, it's just that people are tired of complaining. So what are you trying to
let Ambari,
when you come up with points like this, and yet your own self, you cannot credibly stand in the midst of your workers and say this is who you are. Please,
all right.
they should not come up with this, because I don't want to hear this statement.
Thank you very much. I wanted to understand, is it labor who pays the salaries of workers? That's what I wanted to ask. With regards to when you said they cut their people's salaries. I know that they have dues and all of that sometimes are deducted from source, but Ida from Nkoro, good morning.
Yeah, Andrew, good morning.
Yeah, go on.
The minister's statement, if he's taking apology, you never see apology from anybody. You never see any reconciliation move from the governor. Now, brother, since this man became minister, he brings the river to the state of emergency, telling our state to cross river. Somebody is pulling me in my own state. People are suffering. Hunger every year. Crying else now. Because we have maybe every day, workers every day, or they have suspended it. And it's very bad because of this man. And Barentigi telling me that they want to support Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Barentigi is my senator. After he's done to the people of Okobo Nkoro and Andohin houses and the Okuni houses. What has it brought to us? What good? What will make me to go and vote Bola Ahmed Tinubu? If he has his family, they will vote for Bola Ahmed Tinubu. For we, people of Okobo Nkoro, me, particularly me, I will never vote. If any governor scheme go, I will go. And we can, nobody is going to apologize to you. Nobody is going to bow down to you. What about Almighty God, who created heaven and earth? That is the person who worship. Will never worship human beings. Governor Singh will never worship any human being. We have only two political parties in River State. How many political parties in River State are looking for translation? Call everybody, call your assembly members. After assembly members tell their state to cross river, they went to London. What are they doing for London? We assembly members.
All right, Ida, thank you. Let's go to Mudioga now. Justice is waiting from there. Good morning, Justice.
My friend Andrew, good morning.
All right, morning to you.
Okay, National Assembly members from River State say we should support President Tinubu for re-election. Now, it is surprising that these National Assembly members will ask River people to vote for President Tinubu for re-election. Now, look at these people. A good number, over 90% of these people say we should vote President Tinubu, have not done anything to persuade us to vote for President Tinubu. They said he who must go with equity must go with clean hands. Andrew, I am from Omudioga. Omudioga is the name of a local government, and Emowa is in Rivers East. Senator Olwelo Oyese is representing us at the Senate. Andrew, since Olwelo Oyese became senator, I have never seen him before in my life. I have never seen him in Omudioga. This man has no blueprint. This man has no project in Omudioga. And now somebody like that is telling Omudioga people to vote for President Tinubu for re-election. How does it happen? How does it correlate? If you want us to vote for President Tinubu, then start to work now so that you can be able to convince us. But this one, there is no project, nothing, and you are just doing eye service. It will not work. Come back to your people and do project. Let us see what you have done, and then look at the thing you are convincing us to do. But until you do that, there is nothing you can convince us about. Now, those joining the APC, just like I said on the text message, those joining the APC are doing so because they want their sins to be forgiven. Just like what Adams Oshemole said, join the APC and your sins will be forgiven. Thank you, Andrew.
Temple in a chair. Good morning.
Good morning, a very distinguished film.
All right.
Wishing you a great week ahead.
Okay.
Distinguished Femi Andrew. Looking at some of the House of Assembly members who declared their support to President Ahmed Bola Tinubu, sometimes if I may ask, if as a Rivers person, if as an Echema, what can they pinpoint that this is what President Tinubu has attracted to Eche, that has attracted to Rivers State, or this is the project that is ongoing, that should, motivate, that should warrant, that should necessitate Rivers people to say yes, because of this, we need to give him support to, at least for more projects, because they say an application is an application for more. And some of them who are members representing various constituencies, we have a chair here. Kelechi Nwogwu is representing us. After we ask questions, he told us that he will do better than Ephraim Nwuzi. Today, it looks as if we must tell ourselves the truth as a chair people, as a chair ethnic nationality. Is Ephraim not better than Kelechi Nwogwu now? Is Ephraim not better than Kelechi Nwogwu now? Thank you so much.
Abinoye from Aboa, good morning.
Good morning, it's Femi Andrew. Yes, I want to align with NLC on the decision not to centralize the celebration. I think what the state should be doing is mourning. Because there can be no military rule in a democratic setting. I remember during the Goodluck Jonathan era, I think there was an emergency rule, but the governor was not suspended. The assembly was not suspended. And I think it's an aberration when you talk about democracy. Now, Wike is mentioning those persons to remain or to be in the meeting or in the peace arrangement. And I think it's not the best. I thought Arbeta would have been there to mention people that would help in the settlement. Not him, calling his cronies. I want to ask, how can he be a judge in his own case? Nobody knows the future. Thank you.
All right, Abinoye, thank you very much. We'll take more messages. Let's go over to X. For those of us who are on X, the handle is Nigeria Info PH, so you can drop your comments. We'll take as much as possible. Ogu Ojone Justice 61912 on X says FCT minister didn't depict any genuine peace from his speech. Instead, feeling... what's that? Where did that go to? Okay, it says instead, fueling crisis by the kind of conditions he is giving, like IMF conditions for loan. Christy says NLC should hide their face in shame. Rivers people have long stopped taking them serious, hence cancelling May Day in the state will be highly inconsequential. Thank God, Atuegbu 1 says Rivers PDP NAS caucus backs Tinubu for 2027. Can these NAS members show us one project they have brought to the state from Abuja? @skillful_Piro on X says statement credited to Wike is nothing but the truth. For peace to reign, both parties must be involved. Okay. And then back to Facebook, we have a few more here. Please, Wike should allow peace to reign in the state. He should be reminded that it is an era will still come. I don't understand. While the state will remain, nothing lasts forever. The end of its era will come and the state will remain. Skillful period. Those telling us to vote for Tinubu 2027 should wait till then. Gift Inserim, I challenge Senator Mbigi to educate us on economic reforms of the president to warrant his re-election. Okay. All those coming from X and Facebook. And that's the much we can take this morning. FCT Minister Alaise Fies, 6 for peace. All right. That's the much we can take. Thank you. We'll go for a commercial now.
Nigeria Info will be right back.
All right. Business meeting in Banjul on Monday.